Stephen, take my hand. I love frogs. I don't just like them, Stephen. Stephen.
Alright, I'm sorry for saying you liked frogs.
Stephen, I need you to know. I love frogs, okay?
Okay, I just wanted to make sure we were all in. Okay? Frogs are for life. You're in.
Stephen, I want you to know. Stephen, take my hand. Stephen, I want you to know. I love being in the frog club.
Alright, but don't embarrass me in front of the other frog guys, okay?
I won't, Stephen.
Do you promise?
I'm very cool, I'm very calm, I'm very chill.
It's just sometimes you can be a little bit intense.
No! What are you talking about? Stephen, look in my eyes.
This is what I'm talking about. Just, of course we all love frogs. That's what the frog club was founded upon.
Stephen, I love frogs.
But we love them to what I would say is a normal amount. We monitor them, we set the frog traps, and then in the morning we open the frog traps, we kind of monitor their activity.
We lose our shit! There are frogs in the traps! They're running free!
If you do that, then yes, they will run away. But look, this is why
I'm just imagining them hopping along.
some of the guys in the frog club they're not really receptive to new members when they're just too kind of like all in. And I know you've always been a very like enthusiastic guy, and it's kind of, I feel like at school it's caused problems for us socially.
Who's not good with new members?
Well, you remember like the cool kids at school? Like Mike?
Mike? Oh, I love Mike! Oh, Stephen, Mike's gonna love me!
No, well, this is the thing. Do you remember in year 8 when, I was meant to meet Mike after school. We were going to go down the field with a little bit of smoke.
That's amazing!
Yeah, I've smoked before.
No, you seem like, the kind of guy,
Yeah,
I see you like in a beret with like the smoke coming out of your mouth and just like, I do not care, Or like foggy and Frenchy and all that.
Yeah, I mean,
You guys got a light?
Yeah.
Thanks. I've got a maths next.
Oh, I'll take one of those bad boys.
We're starting a French club.
That's what a coincidence, because I've been to France once on a year 6.
Yeah, we always go on a school trip, so
that's so cool.
So
you can join if you like.
For real?
You have smoked before?
Oh yeah, plenty of times. I just gotta ask, can my brother come along? If I make him promise he'll be chill
Is
about it.
that the kid who was like really into Yu-Gi-Oh? like I love Yu-Gi-Oh. Like if I could do it, he was like staring me up. He was staring me right in the eyes, man.
Yes, that was him. But we know it now.
So yeah,
Blue Eyes White Dragon is not the best one, Mike. It's Red Eyes Black Dragon.
Oh, you're making me doubt everything I know about Yu-Gi-Oh! And I had all the pieces of Exodia in my hand and I thought I was going to win, but now I don't even know which way is what.
It does 6,000 damage, Mike. If you just watched the cartoon, you wouldn't know. No, Mike loves me. We bonded over Yu-Gi-Oh!
From the way he talked about it to me, it didn't seem like he bonded.
He's not.
It cost me my one chance of being cool at school.
Stephen, Mike's not good at conversation. He just kind of like goes like this. Oh, I'm not really sure what you're talking. Oh.
That's cool. That's what the cool boys did.
I'm cool.
You have a lot of likeable qualities.
That sounds a lot like you saying I'm not cool.
But I just think you're a lot sometimes.
So, I don't know what to tell you, man. Like this was a great day. I mean, you've got a lot of likable qualities.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's what I hope for from the date. You know. Like.
Yeah. No. So, when I say you've got a lot of likable qualities,
Well, second
you notice
date.
I'm not forthcoming with naming any of them.
But I can tell in your eyes, you're thinking of them, aren't you?
You know, people say a lot with their eyes. In fact, in my experience, some people say too much. But what I'm trying to say is, there's like, again, likable qualities, great guy. I'm sure there's someone out there for you. It's just not me. Okay. So I'll get these. Thank you. Yeah. All right.
Free lunch bonus.
No, I get it all right. I can be calm.
Can you? That's good. Maybe less of the drumming. I'm not trying to say that like it's bad that the way you are. I just sometimes it's just there's a time and a place. You know, like remember my wedding. You know, like it was fine that you cried. And because it was emotional for me. I cried a little bit when I saw her in my dress. But it's just every time that I bring it up again, you do. It's just. You look so beautiful. Thank you.
So do you. Oh, I can't believe you're doing this.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry about Jason. This is just a big day for him too.
Yeah. Yeah, he is sort of taking a lot of my day.
I'm glad I could make it memorable for her.
Yeah, it was memorable. It was very memorable. It just, you know, it makes Sunday dinners, you know, with the family a bit. It kind of derails them somewhat when you.
So, this is Sunday dinner with your family again, yeah? We always do this every Sunday, don't we?
Yeah, we do.
He's always there.
Now then, Jason, what's she said to you now?
Dad!
It's just he called her honey and I remembered the wedding and I love how much we're in love, Dad!
You're always upsetting your brother.
And you know, I'm not saying it's bad, it slows things down and then Dad always blames me. It always becomes a big thing. I just, you know.
Do you want me to ring Dad and talk to him about it?
Do you think that would help?
No!
I'm not saying it's bad to have it, like it's good to feel lots of. I'm sorry, Jake.
It doesn't feel good!
I didn't mean to make you cry again now. I'm not sure if it's still about the wedding or if it's about the thing with Dad.
It's both of those! But also I'm crying because I can't see the frogs yet. Not the main thing, it's just that! You know, I was like ready to cry because of that. I remember us saying,
Okay. What would well, think of it this way. What is a thing that you feel neutral about? You know, like at work. when you're kind of, you know, you're proofreading?
I love everything I read!
Jason, you are my favourite proofreader.
You're my favourite writer!
So much. When I thought of the draft for the Very Hungry Toaster, I thought that was quite a one-dimensional script, but you made me believe myself in a writer. Now, I did publish that. I've had a trough of like 2 one-star reviews on Amazon. It seems that not everyone else has your confidence in my genius.
Excuse me. I've got the latest proofs for you. You said you would. It's Story of the Yellow Pages, the sequel. Have you got someone to proofread that? I mean, it's pretty well.
I know just the guy.
Excellent.
So this is my take on the Yellow Pages. All of the chapters are in alphabetical order.
You there! Sit down! Could you read this to me? I want to hear it with the author's voice.
Aardvark Cleaning Services. Aaron Adams Aardvarks. Call 01926 626 Aardvark.
Stop! It's almost too much. Thank you! Thank you! What would I be neutral about?
Wow, you actually love your job.
Look, Stephen, take my hand. Stephen, I love my job. This guy brought in the Yellow Pages for novelisation of the sequel.
That sounds awful.
After the success, I say success, I'm in a major debt hole. All I could think of was just rehashing the same idea. So I've got like the Yellow Pages. It's the next colour on in the rainbow, so I've called it the Green Pages.
That is incredible! This is my favourite colour!
Like it's exactly the same as the rest, but only the businesses are somehow more ecologically stable.
Sit the fuck down! Here, read this out. I need to hear it in the author's voice.
Aardvark Sustainability Service.
Come on, Jason. It's time for your bedtime story.
Oh, I can't wait! Shall I lie down?
Yes.
I love lying down, Dad!
Yeah, me and your mother talked about that quite a lot when you were bringing you up. We thought he needs to learn how to lie down. Now read the story. Hang on, I think we got Batley and District Phone Directory.
Come on, Jason, right, we need to go to the shops now.
I love getting up, Mum!
We've got to get all these items.
Pot noodles!
Well, that's not the only thing.
Olive oil? You know how much I love Italy!
Right, I think that's the end of that joke.
I don't. So, welcome to the Pencil Museum. It's an exhibition of all of the pencils around the world. We're proud as our heritage of the world's dullest museum.
Can I pick up and use this pencil?
No one's ever asked us that. Sure.
Wait, no one's ever asked you that before?
Well, everyone feels very mediocre about pencils, sir.
That's so sad that no one's ever...
Oh, you're very 1 or 10 out of 10, aren't you, sir?
I'm very chill and very calm!
Oh, I'd hate to see what you're like at Disneyland, sir.
I've only been 4 times. It was the best time of my life. I cried so much. I love just standing here in silence with you, Stephen.
So the Yellow Pages, how did that, was the book the protagonist or were the jobs like, How did that work? No, it doesn't make narrative sense.
It was just listings!
Okay.
It was a gimmick, but what a gimmick!
You know what? The more you kind of talk about it, the more I feel like maybe I'm doing life wrong. You're getting like so much out of everything that you do. I'm just floating through.
Stephen, as your therapist, I think you would sit down for this bit.
Yeah, I don't know why I kind of walked in and just stood here.
Well, you know, we evolved from, I know your parents had to teach you to lie down and your brother. But I say this with a heavy heart. Have you told me about the frogs and your brother? But Stephen, I think you're doing life wrong.
I feel like there's something there.
Yeah, I mean, I've read all the books, I've consulted colleagues and things like that. You're just doing it wrong.
I knew I was doing the.
Sorry, he told you were doing life wrong.
He's going. I was doing. A therapist.
Well, he's been struck thoroughly off. Sit down.
Sorry, I didn't mean to just burst in.
That's fine. I've read your notes. Well, I'm just reading the last of them now, and.
But I can't be doing life wrong.
No, he did have a point.
Are you allowed to?
Have you considered trying harder?
That's what I do. I try hard to. I try hard to be like everybody else.
What is the one thing in your life that you care most about?
Just not causing a fuss.
Okay, right now, this reminds me of a little story. Do you know the story of the little tadpole who could?
No.
See,
I love tadpoles.
there was this little tadpole. He used to swim in a stream. He had no plans and no thoughts and no dreams because he was a little tadpole and I don't have the mental function for that. Trust me, I'm a professional. Despite having just absolutely nothing to go with at all, this tiny little tadpole grew legs and a ribbit, croaky head and could hop. And just from this tiny little tadpole, a whole metamorphosis happened. And this frog emerged. I want you to find your frog.
Yeah, I've always
Find
been.
the frog in your life and keep it close.
I've always been kind of interested in frogs.
Great! Kind of interested! That's a step up from I don't really want to make a fuss. Take an interest. Cultivate that interest. Make that your raison d'etre. I want you to become that frog from this tadpole.
I joined the frog club. But I still don't. I don't think it was enough. I still feel like I'm just floating through life.
Stephen!
Going into rooms and then just standing there.
You're so good at floating, you're so good at standing. Can you go out of the room and come in and show me how you do it? You are doing life right.
Jason, do you think so? I feel that means a lot because I know that you feel everything very intensely.
Jason asked me to speak to you. No, you're Jason. Sorry, I've always gotten the two of you confused.
It's okay.
Jason,
I'm the one with the beard.
I don't know how many more Christmases we'll share together. I want you to promise me this.
Anything, Grandma, anything. I'm very good at keeping promises.
Wherever you go in life, live life. Whether it's the most mediocre or dull thing, I want you to live. I want you to experience every moment. Squeeze every little bit of juice out of that moment. Promise me.
I will!
Hi there, Jason.
Dad!
Another father and son talk. I know you've been talking to Grandma recently. I hope your arm's recovered. She's got a very, very tight grip.
I love it.
But it's Stephen we're worried about. Me and my mum, we don't think she's doing life right. So every time you see her, I want you to build up her confidence a bit. Just say, you're so enthusiastic. You know, we're not supposed to have favourite, but you're my favourite.
Thanks, Dad!
Just make sure you always tell her she's doing life right. Whatever pointless sort of stuff she floats around doing.
Stephen, take my hand. Look in my eyes.
Okay.
You look in my eyes.
Yeah, I am.
Stephen, you're doing life right.
That means a lot.
No matter what mediocre you're doing life right.
Another anniversary. What do we say?
Do you like it?
I just thought you'd maybe have a bit more warmth in there. In the card, it just says,
I said happy
"You're all
anniversary."
right."
Because when I look at you, you know, we're in bed. It's the end of another day. I'm just like, wow.
You just
She's
like,
all right.
You just say like, "You're fine." That was what I had last year.
Well, yeah, because
You're
damn,
broadly fine.
she's fine.
Just think you're doing marriage wrong.
So I mean, thank you for signing up to Moonpig Personal Service to help choose the perfect card for the event. So I hear it's a very close person anniversary coming up.
Yeah, that's why I paid to have like the in-person kind of meeting.
Yes, it's very unusual. I mean,
No online for me.
I've been hired by Mr. Moonpig himself. So what sort of statement are you looking to make?
I wanted to convey how I feel when I look at her, because she's all right,
Right, radiant.
I don't know if that's quite right. I feel like more along the kind of all right, or she's a-okay.
Above average.
Oh, definitely. Just she's good. She's good.
Fine.
Mediocre. Average. I'm doing life right.
You're doing life right. Like you've been in a marriage.
After that was really just a bit. Shit.
There's lots of stuff happening.
I've got my frogs.
You've been married for 3 years. Every date I go on, you seem a bit overwhelmed.
Well, they don't get you like I do, Jason. I feel like I was mean before, but I'm coming around to your way of, you're grabbing life by the reins.
Stephen,
look.
Take my hands. That means so much to me.
I'm ready to do you know what? Come along with me on Monday to Frog Club. We'll go in together. We'll lie down like Dad taught us.
I'm going to dress up as a frog.
Yes.
I don't know. I love frogs.
All right. So this Lily Pond's not what it used to be. But seen that Stephen in the Frog Club?
Yeah.
Wish Stephen would look at me.
Yeah.
Seems really exciting to Stephen.
I just wish all my time in this lily pad weren't for nothing, I didn't grow up from a tadpole to not be stared at intensely right in the eye by someone who was just doing life fine.
I know what you mean. Lots of them.
A frog can dream.
Hey, that was mine.
Nah, too slow.
Well, maybe we'll find our dream.
Sometimes I feel like even the people in the Frog Club are judging me, even the frogs. So I'm with you, Jason. I'm gonna get in a tadpole costume. We're gonna go in there together as brothers.
Stephen?
We're gonna grab life. It's gonna be fine.
Stephen? The only thing I don't like about that
Yeah.
is tadpoles don't have hands to grab.
Or really eyes to look into.
Jason, sorry to barge in like this. I want to say that I appreciate the proofreading business that you've given me all this time, but I can't go on like this. You're fired. Are you the person that left me that 3-star review?
Yeah, but
That told me my book
like,
was just
3
fine.
Yeah, but that's, to me, a 3 is like a 5.
No, it was wonderful.
No.
No, you're the only person in this whole business that has told it like it is. And I'll be honest, I was angry. I was cross. I've been used to getting these 10-star reviews. They're only out of 5! So I googled you. I found out what you did, and you were really into frogs, and
Oh, they were okay.
I found myself so inspired by your frog story. I wrote the little tadpole who could. It's been a cult smash. And I feel terrible claiming sole credit when it was your website that was basically the whole blueprint for my story. So I've come here to split a royalty check with you. £2.5 million. Please.
I can't split this 50-50 with you.
No, that is 50-50. The book made £5 million.
Jesus.
Please, take that and live your biggest, grandest dreams. Thank you for telling it like it was. I love you.
I'm doing life right. Oh God, I'm so sorry.
Even I can help over here. Stephen? Can you put the check in your pocket? I don't want to tear it. Take your hand. Look in my eyes. Stephen, we're doing life right.
Jason, you're doing life right, and I'm going to split that money with you. And we're going to continue to just be ourselves.
We're going to buy so many frogs!